Kagome Farms grows around 130,000 tonnes a year of tomatoes.
We want to make sure we supply the crop with the right amount of nutrition so that it comes in on time. My challenge is to come up with a fertiliser program that will reward but economically balance as well.
Operationally, there's significant challenges in our business with the geographic spread and the different configurations of machinery. And until recently, our traditional pre-plant fertiliser program is based on granular fertiliser. We're looking to change that, I suppose.
So more and more we see our business moving just all liquid.
Definitely liquids are improving our whole show, from application, timing to the crop, which is critical.
We believe we've got stronger early growth at around that 3-week stage onwards, when we've been seeing plants sort of hit the wall a little bit, when we believe that their roots are making their way into heavy rates of granular fertiliser and creating problems. We haven't seen that issue.
In terms of logistics, it's just going to have a much more targeted effect, just putting liquids through the drip line than broadcasting urea or anything like that.
With subsurface drip, you know it's uniformly applied, and we can monitor it out of the tank, so it gives me great confidence that the product's been applied evenly across the field.
We're finding significant efficiency gains by putting on base or liquid fertilisers rather than granular.
We're getting distinct advantages where you can use smaller equipment, i.e. smaller tractors. We don't have to use big heavy tillage type equipment carrying large weights of fertiliser, which in turn requires a big tractor, which in turn requires your best operators. We know that there's a cost advantage in that, but very clearly there's a safety advantage. We can safely put a single person into the field to do those roles.
Liquid fertiliser, injecting it through knives, is very low maintenance and very efficient. We don't have to have fertiliser trucks coming back in with fertiliser. They can just go to our liquid tanks that we already have on site, fill up, and it's a one-man operation.
The tanks are simple to work with. They're plumbed well, sight glasses, they're clearly labelled. That adds to the OH&S discussion as well. And in fact, a lot of the bulk handling facilities that we can choose to use in the pre-plant operations are exactly the same facilities that we use with the traditional fertigation programs.
I find interesting how SLTEC, with their liquids, can blend so many different nutrients at different rates and ratios.
The flexibility to, at any one time, be able to change throughout the season and add, for example, a zinc into an N42, is really helping us. And I think that's what's helping our lower yields too, picking up those micronutrients and addressing them in a timely fashion.
We deal with a lot of, quite heavy soils that are pretty wet, particularly in the July, August, September period. They can still be pretty wet, and the liquid fertiliser offers us opportunities to get onto our fertiliser program sooner than we would otherwise be able to do.
SLTEC, in my mind, offer a greater range of products that are more specified to a crop's need, rather than just producing a generic product that some of the bigger companies do. And then in addition to that, it's the support that we receive through their field ops teams and their agronomists and their sales guys on trying to provide solutions to our business actively. And what I mean is, introducing other experts that they've seen in the field, soil scientists, those sort of things, which we readily use and we really appreciate.
We get significant, support helping us and encouraging us to look beyond the traditional.
It's fantastic that they're local.
And we get a lot of support in planning our whole crop schedule, and it's just a really good understanding of what our requirements are when we're at our most busy.
There's good support in terms of managers and area managers around. They've certainly got a big presence in the area.
Early indications are we're getting some rewards from this new program, and I can only see us improving it more and more.
What we're finding with SLTEC is they're consistently competitive on price, but they create other value with all the other little things that they do.